cosine times cosec is 1. It's just 1 over, right? The same thing when you say tan alpha to tan alpha.
When you're saying alpha, what are you?
Alpha is an angle. An angle. You see, let me tell you, so you can, because you're going to use it a lot. When you deal with algebra, x and y, and r and a and a z, this always refer to length. Angles, they either refer to them as a capital letter like we'll do in chapter capital A, be an angle A. Like if you have A, B, C. When you say A like that, it's the angle A. Now the other letters used for angles is alpha, beta. The most used one is theta for some reason, I don't know why. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, eta, psi. Huh? Yeah. What's an angle? So this angle could be measured in radians, like fraction of pi or 2 or 3 or 4, or it could be in degrees, right? But basically, after you finish 208, you should be in a position that you really be studying high math from just beginning to classes of basic adding and basic subtracting, basic addition and basic subtraction. Okay, so there's no question in chapter. Also, like somebody tell you solve this equation: cosine x equal. For the heck of it, I'm just saying sine x, right? That's an equation, right? But it's also an identity, right? Because this is valid for many, many values of x. If x is 0, this is b1 and 1. If x is half, this, whatever answer you get here, fine. What answer you get here also. And so on. So this is identity. But if somebody tells you cosine x equals sine x, now it is no longer identity. It is an actual relation. Equation is only, what is equals that? What is restricted? It is conditional? Conditional instead of identity. How do you solve that? Somebody tell me? How do you solve that? What is the value of x that satisfies this equation? X is here. I'm sorry, you were going towards alpha. Because when you said x before, it's used mostly for length. All right. So how do you solve this kind of problem? How do you solve it? The homework, a little bit, unless you covered the homework somewhere else. Did you? No.
Square both.
Square both of them?
Say they're equal to 1.
No. If they are plus, but if you square that, it's going to be cosine square, and this is sine square. You can move the sine square to this side. It is going to be cosine square minus sine square. It doesn't help you. But the addition is 1, but not the subtraction. I said you solved some of the problems. The homework had them. I guess you avoided these kind of problems. Okay, what you do is just divide.
Yeah, it would have been
Divide both sides by sine, for instance, right?
Yeah, or cosine.
Or cosine, whichever you want, right?
Yeah.
So you get an equation that say tan alpha equals 1. That's
Right.
all. That's what simple that stuff is this. What is alpha then?
45.
45. What else? Okay. What's that? What kind of function is tan alpha? Trig? Periodic, right? What does periodic mean? It means it has many values.
Right.
All right. So if you write down here, all right? Okay, we know that this guy go like that, right? So how many faces does it have? How many areas? It's difficult to find it from that. If you do the circle, it is easy, right? It's 45 degrees here, right? We also know tan is was negative here, so that can be a solution. Tan is negative here because tan is y over x. Y is positive, x is negative. But here, you know that tan and cotangent is 225. So 225, very good. So the solution here will be 45 dash 225. After that, what else?
360 minus 45.
No, it's not minus. It's going to be 360 plus 45. You're going to go around all in one circle.
Oh,
Come back.
360
It's
plus.
going to be 405.
Right.
What about here? What will it be? 180 plus that is what? 585? 585.
85.
Okay, so write down here. So now you see in chapter 7, whenever I had solution, you had like pi over 2, blah, blah. You can also write that as a function of pi, right? So this will be what? Pi over 4? This will be what? 225 is what?
Power 6.
No, 225. Isn't it 3 pi over, is it 3 pi over 4?
Yeah.
Right? Is it? No, it's not, it's down. So it'll be 5 pi over 4, right? Alright? And what about 585? You can do that stuff from the book, but I'm giving you an idea how you solve this kind of equation. Alright, let's make another one. Sine theta equals tan theta. What do we do?
Divided by sine.
This is conventional because, you know, there is infinite number of angles, right? Each angle has its own sine and its own tan. What is the condition where the tan and sine equal each other? This is what it means, right? You can always look in the box and see what will work. But instead, what just divide both sides by sine? What do you get? I will have, this is divided by sine, right? Theta. This is divided by sine theta. Okay, what do we get?
1 here.
1 over cos.
1.
Yeah.
What is tan divided by sine?
And 1.
No, it's 1 over cosine, right?
Yeah.
Everybody agrees? Because the tan sine will cancel. So what do we have? We have cosine
Equal 1.
equal 1. What is the angle that have the cosine equal 1?
0.
0 is very good. Pi?
Pi over 2.
Pi is not 1. What is pi is minus 1. So it's 2 pi, right?
Yeah. Yes.
No, it goes from 0 to pi. Remember, x is only positive, cosine only possible only in 1 quarter, the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
And the 0 in the first quarter, right? So you have to go around the circle one more time. It's 2 pi, right? What about 3 pi? 3, what is after that? It'll be 4 pi, right? What after that?
8
Six.
pi.
No, how about 6 pi? 6 pi is good enough. 6 pi. You see what you need is n times 2 pi. This is what you need. That's the solution, okay? And n it will be minus also. There's nothing wrong to say 0 and minus 2 pi, right? Minus 2 pi will also give you a 0, right? You know what? Look at the circle. You can go from here, go minus 2 pi. Ooh, like that. You go back again to this one. And x is positive. So you know how to solve this kind of equation now? You do. Okay. All right. All right, what is going to give you this one? How about if I have this equation, say cotan theta equal tan theta? Do that on your own. What is the angle that cotan and the tan equal? That's what it means, right? So what do you do? Solve that piece of paper. I'll see. Play with the camera. It's recording. It's not still recording. Yeah, now I didn't take a picture, so I have to take yours. It is a little bit in the corner. Okay. These little cameras do pretty well considering the lighting is horrible. You know, you have the windows across. The backlight is bad. Ralph, when I didn't use, you were in the corner, it's still hiding. I can see, yeah, well, I can see you now. Okay. Somebody have an answer? Just divide both sides by something. It doesn't matter what you divide it by, 10 or 10. What do you get? You have a feeling you're going to get square of something.
Equal 1.
What are you going to have? If you divide. Well, something's going to cancel and something's going to, okay, why is it so difficult? Divide both sides so you can divide by cotan. Both sides. So what do we have? We will have
1 here.
1 equals tan theta over cotan theta. Okay, that means 1 equal. Put everything back down to basic, right? Only way to solve this trick factor without. So I have sine over cosine divided by sine, by cosine over sine, right? What do I have?
Equal sine squared.
That's going to equal